hey, this whole wars, kind of at least a scotch about slavery, we're getting one step closer for it to not matter anymore because Maryland joins the free states. No more bondage and servitude, at least not unless you get arrested, but no more bondage and servitude in Maryland. Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I'm Lieutenant Tommy. With me on this very short week is Prospector Johnny. Johnny?
That's a short one.
Short one. There's nothing happens this week.
Okay. I mean, it's been kind of that way, though. It's been a kind of a lull in this war. It's either winding down
up and down,
or there's getting ready to be...
It's all over the place.
Something real bad's going to happen soon, it feels
Yeah,
like.
probably, yeah.
Just based on, it's just the calm before the
typically,
storm.
we're in the fall. Around the wintertime, things tend to slow down a little bit, so maybe...
It does get cold. People, I don't know. I think people are just happier in the fall. There's not so much anger. I get mad in the summer. I don't know about you.
I get hot. I get
just
mad.
angry.
Yeah, just miserable.
And
then I want to be left alone in the
I just want
winter.
to shoot at some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to curl up in a cozy little area in front of a fire.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
Fall's just happy. It's like the
knows?
middle time in between. We're just like, hey guys, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's look at some leaves changing. Make some pumpkin pie or something.
Maybe just enjoy the weather. Like, can we just enjoy the weather a little bit?
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, maybe that's what we're doing. Anyways, Johnny, the week's going to open up on the 7th with Confederates attempting to push back the Union gains near Richmond, north of the James River. All the forts that we've taken, all that progress that we've made around there. Those attacks are going to be repulsed by the federal forces, so
great. So
nothing there.
Just
so
go away.
Apparently, way down in the down in South America in Bahia, Brazil, there's a Confederate pirate ship.
What?
Yeah, bear with me.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Bahia, Brazil, South America.
What do I know?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Down in Brazil, Johnny.
Brazil? What is that?
In South America, it's a country down south. There's a pirate ship.
I think that's a continent.
The CSS Florida.
Brazil's a country inside.
It's going to be confronted by the USS Wachusett. Why? WACHUSETT. Wachusett. Okay? It's been hunting this pirate ship. The pirate ship's out in the Atlantic and shit, and they're like,
What's the pirate ship
it's supposed to be out in the Atlantic ship, but now it's resupplying in Brazil. I don't know, man. They're down there. They got tracked.
Where'd they even get a ship that can go all the way to Brazil?
That's a good question. Anyway, England, Britain. England's not a thing anymore. I gotta say Britain. Anyways, Wachusett. They're actually gonna confront the Florida while it's in port in Brazil. They're gonna ram it, although the Florida doesn't get damaged enough to be completely.
While it's in port?
Yeah, it doesn't get damaged enough to be completely disabled, so it tries to flee the port. The Wachusett then opens up fire on it. Brazil goes, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
you can't just start shooting shit in our water."
I mean, that's just criminal activity, according to them. You can't just do that.
The Florida will surrender to the Wachusett. Brazil actually, their shore guns open up on the Wachusett. Don't hit it. But then the Wachusett's like, we don't care. They're now towing the Florida back out to sea as a prize. We may have shit on some international laws here. Yeah.
How confused are all of the port workers in Brazil? And terrified, too.
You're like, what the hell?
These poor men and women, and probably children, working these ports. Like,
yeah, they're not a part of
all
this
of
war.
a
They have
sudden,
no idea.
a boat gets rammed, which you initially think, all right, well, fine, it got rammed. So that sucks. This is crazy.
Accidents.
What a wild
happen.
accident that has happened. Yeah. And then they start shooting it.
Yeah.
Holy sh! All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, nothing happened this week except pirate activity and maybe getting another country involved in our civil war.
Yeah. Oops. A Secretary of State Seward is going to say that the actions of the Wachusetts was an illegal act, and they probably shouldn't have done that. But
And then of course everybody in charge got arrested, reprimanded, probably kicked out of the army, went to jail, and because it was such an illegal act. Or do they say, "Oh man,
should have done that"?
That really sucks. Yes, they definitely did not follow the laws. What are you gonna do, though? Because
They're all the way in Brazil.
The ends justify the mean.
They're all the way.
So,
they're all the way.
you know.
They're all the way.
Cool.
Johnny, all that means nothing, though, because the Confederates are going to get a new pirate boat called the Sea of the King. It's going to leave London and be destined for a supply ship on the 8th. So basically what happens is, look, London,
Do they have an insurance policy on their boat? And London's like, all right, no, if you get it destroyed within the first year, we'll replace it.
So Britain is neutral. The Crown has said you're not allowed to sell shit to either side.
Or maybe you can go ahead and sell shit to both sides if you want to.
The private industry said...
You just can't favor one.
Yeah, the private industry said, we're going to sell to both sides. We don't care.
I mean, they're going to come over here. We're going to say, I don't know who you are. Are you German? Say yeah.
So the way to get around the whole you can't sell a military vessel to either side is that they just sell a merchant vessel that has no guns, ammunition, arms, nothing on it, to them. Then they take it out of port and then meet up with another boat offshore in international waters and then get said cannons.
And they happen to have all of the cannons that will go in and sit down and be all the poles kind of pre-bored in and to stake it down and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy that a merchant vessel is so easily converted to a wartime vessel. Or a pirate ship, or what have you.
I call them pirate ships because it's not a real nation by default. Pirate.
And they are acting as pirates.
They're seizing.
They're going to South America to resupply. Who does that?
Pirates. That's
not legitimate. Armies.
Nope. And anyways, Johnny, on the 9th, Sheridan is finally going to attack Confederate forces in the Shenandoah again. Forces underneath Custer are going to turn and attack Confederate cavalry underneath, Custer is going to attack Confederate cav at Tom's Brook, sending them running for 4 miles and capturing 300 dirty rebels.
Can we talk about how much that sucks?
Running for 4 miles? I'm not running for 4 fucking miles.
With all your shit?
The 300...
In that uniform?
I'd be one of the 300 would captured. And I'd be captured on yard 12.
Yeah, I'd make it 20 to 30 yards. You know what? I tried to hide behind a tree.
Yeah.
First tree I saw, I'd be jogging, I'd be like, whoop, slip, and then maybe try to scurry up it
and hope that they don't see you.
And I'd be caught when I was actually lower down on the
tree.
Like
you're just hugging the tree trunk.
My height is.
Yeah.
Because I can't skirt because I can't do that. But yeah, they would just grab me.
I'm not running for 4 miles. Fuck that shit.
No. You can go ahead and just shoot me now.
End it.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
Meanwhile, Johnny, forces underneath Price, these are the Confederate dirty raiders that are going into Missouri. Yeah, they're going to be near Jefferson City, raiding over in Jefferson City. Mm-hmm. On the 10th, Sheridan, once again, doesn't allow or doesn't follow up his victories from his prior day with the skirmishes. And he's just going to, do a whole lot of nothing. He will have a little bit of a skirmish near Rectortown, Virginia, but at the end of the day, it's like, burp, burp, burp. We're doing things, but not really. Because who cares that we just made Confederates run 4 miles and got 300 prisoners? We're not actually going to follow up.
No, I mean...
That's crazy.
It's getting to be October, spooky season. They just want to give them a little scare.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. Meanwhile, Lincoln is actually going to call for Maryland to draft a new constitution ending the slavery in that state. Their constitutional convention is actually already currently meeting, so perhaps that something happens there. Elections in Ohio...
Hey, so one of the states that we allowed to stay in the Union and keep their slavery is going to get rid of it?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe?
There are...
Vote to possibly...
Johnny, there are congressional...
Seems like they should, right?
Yeah.
That seems like...
Maybe? Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Get ahead of it a little bit. You don't want to be a state that I stuck with the Union and then they forced me to get rid of my slaves at the end of the war because everybody was getting rid of them.
Now I have to get rid of them. You want to get ahead of it. Get rid of them before you have to.
You want to do it before. Be like, no, we did it. We voted. We decided that as a people,
slavery's bad.
Slavery's wrong all of a sudden. I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
It could.
That's what people are telling us anyway. That's what the rest of the world's been saying for the past couple decades. But,
there's that.
I like my free labor. So
Oddly enough, like Brazil has actually, said that the slave trade is illegal and has fought against it. It's kind of weird that the Confederates were there in Brazil when they were like, they don't like that.
It's kind of weird that Brazil would support slavery in that way if they made it illegal.
Yeah, it is. It's also weird that Britain would be
maybe
selling boats to
their
people
gold
when
is
they
just as
don't
valuable there, and they don't give a shit about.
It might
what's
be
going on in
that.
our
That
country.
might
They
be
just want our
that.
money.
That could be that. That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah, war's good for some people.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, and it's the people who make money off
There's
of it.
definitely the people that make money off it. Yeah, you're not.
Whole lot of those folks.
There are definitely those folks. Yeah. Johnny, anyways, there are congressional elections in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. They show stronger than expected support for the president and Republicans, and they make sizable gains in congressional contests on the 11th.
Can I tell you why?
Lincoln's a pessimist, and now, because he's arresting everybody who says no.
Well, Republicans really like running on fear, and
That's going really well right now. Yeah, I gotcha.
yeah, fear. It's a valuable tactic. It works.
It's a good tactic.
Guess who I voted for?
Republicans?
At least publicly.
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot there was elections.
To vote?
Huh?
You forgot
Huh?
what? You forgot what?
Yeah, exactly. What? Don't worry about it, Johnny. Anyways, on
What happened?
huh? Who voting? Anyways, Johnny. Confederate Cav is going to attack the Men of Color recruiting station near Fort Donelson in Tennessee.
Oh, what?
It seems like that might be a very
messed up.
specific thing that they're doing.
Do you think that's targeted?
It might be a little
in some
targeted
way?
in some way
Because it's a recruiting
for
station?
free men of color, or at least escaped slaves. Yeah.
Because it's a recruiting station. That's it. Not any specific kind of recruiting. Just it's a recruiting station.
Attack that one. Yeah. On the 12th, Johnny, Chief.
Definitely not a hate crime.
No, not a hate crime. Chief Justice Taney is going to pass away of natural causes in his home. Good riddance to him, because Taney is one of the deciding votes in the Dred Scott decision. So, way to help thrust the country into the war that we're sitting in here talking about for the last 4 fucking years. Jackass.
Yeah. Can I make a proposal? Can I make a
Yeah,
proposal?
sure.
If you're at an age where there is concern or possibility that you may die of just being old, you should not be holding a position that creates laws, has any sort of impact on laws or policies or anything with the future of the country. Can we just do that? Can we not elect old people?
I mean,
we just,
I'm not,
put an age
that's
limit?
cool. I'm all about it.
You have to retire at, I don't know, 43 so that you don't die of old age first. I don't know. What's the normal age limit in the 1800s? Sorry, fourth world. Do they
the thing is
60, 65.
Here's the problem with the age. Like, it's not like people live longer today. There's the average. It's that not as many babies die.
Oh, we're doing actual. Okay, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I know that, Tommy. I don't care.
So, like, if you made it out of childhood, like, you're gonna live.
Yes, I get it. I don't.
That's the.
Anywho, it was a joke. It was a bit. I was doing a thing.
Johnny, the week's going to end on lucky number 13th with Maryland adopting the new constitution banning slavery by only 372 votes. There's like 60-ish thousand people that vote, and it passes by 372 votes.
Oh.
That is everybody's vote actually
So
legitimately
overwhelming
counts.
majority of people who want to end slavery voted to end slavery.
Yes, yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
The overwhelming majority of those people.
Yep, they voted to do that thing, and that thing is done. And Sherman, Johnny, he's gonna.
Good. I mean, hey, they did it though.
Sherman is gonna hold on to Resica as Hood's forces are still raiding behind Sherman's lines. So, Thomas, I thought you were coming last week to fix this, and you haven't come yet. Fix it, please.
I mean, you were singing that dude's praises. You're like, oh, Grant Thomas, he's so good. He's going to do everything for her. He's going to win the goddamn war, I think is what you said.
I probably.
Just like that, too. It was weird you changed your accent.
I did. It was.
But I think you said
I
it.
pretty much just like that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I think that was a quote.
Yeah, you can quote me on it. Yeah, I was. And he's not done.
So-
It's maybe
Thomas, get your fucking act together.
Next week?
What are you doing? doubt it.
That's it for this week in Civil War in Hindsight. If you enjoy Civil War in Hindsight, check out Historic Hindsight. We've got shorts on guns. We've got shorts on random things that make me upset. We've got shorts on historical facts. We've got long format videos on things that you don't really care about, like Diet Cola Wars. Check us out. Although, probably don't check out that one, because that one was, we got super drunk.